And we're live, huh? Yeah. Incoherent thoughts.
But we're
the Fortnite Five.
Say, welcome to the Incoherent Thoughts podcast.
Yeah, why you said and we're live and you guys freaked out?
Oh, you gotta throw that. When you say and we're live, you throw in the
Well, welcome to the Incoherent Thoughts podcast. We are the Fortnite Five. Huh? Charles, you understand that?
Nope.
Okay.
I mean, do you think you're watching the 20th Century Fox movie every time?
It get me every time.
Good to know.
Ooh, Bad Robot. I didn't know I was watching this. I'm excited, though.
They remake it.
I was looking at my stuff.
Oh, I'm walking in the wrong theater.
Yeah, Bad Robot. So, this is the post-Logan podcast. So, mostly just going to be about...
reviewing or recapping Logan.
Yeah, that's all this is for. Except for when we get into Billy Zane. But... let me just, real quickly... We got Naps over here.
Yep.
What shirt is that?
Wearing a Black Panther and a Punisher combined shirt.
Is that?
It's like a Black Panther logo shirt, but kind of gets a little Punisher-y
Okay.
in the
Cool.
silhouetteism of it.
You got Rob Disney jacket.
Hey!
Perfect. Oregon hat.
Oregon hat.
Back out.
Sasquatch.
I like that Star Wars shirt.
Oh,
Charles.
thank you.
That's
That is a good
good.
Star Wars
Yeah, it is Star Wars.
That is a good Star Wars shirt.
Lion King, too. It's cool.
Yeah,
I guess so, yeah.
I don't guess so.
I feel like I finally lost a shirt off.
Yeah, you lost the shirt off. You lost the shirt off. Tom, Avengers shirt.
Avengers Age of Ultron.
Yeah.
Is that version.
Cool.
Okay.
And then I'm in a plain black.
Used to be plain.
I see a stain on
There's a
it.
stain.
Okay. I'm glad everybody pointed it out.
There's a stain on the shirt, and he lives here. So, so we picked the stain shirt.
Perfect. So before we get real into the movie recap and review, did we get any good trailers?
We did. We got the Alien Covenant one,
Which
we've seen,
Which
but it was way better for me in big screen.
yeah, that was
Big
good.
screen was cool.
It was
Big
good.
screen does that.
It was good. Big screen tends to do that. So Charles, big screen, guy that was kind of out on Alien. What do you think about the trailer in the theater?
I liked it when I saw it on the regular
Fuck me.
thing. I've always liked that trailer. I just
Okay.
didn't like that Granny's apple pie thing, whatever.
Granny's
it
apple
was.
pie was
Trailer was great.
even for a guy that's in. Granny's apple pie was rough.
Thank you.
Okay,
That's
Granny's-
all I was saying.
It was rough.
Shut up.
It was rough.
Okay.
What's
The
it,
movie
Rob?
was great.
God forbid you're attached to a character.
Yeah, I like that they're like confirming Alien is in it. Like he's in it. Like they're showing the alien a lot. I got a little nervous for you over there. A lot of McBride in that trailer, which makes me feel like a lot of McBride in that movie.
Oh,
I told you, McBride's gonna stick around.
He's
He may
sticking.
not even die.
He's sticking. He's dying.
Oh,
but
he
he's
did.
He's
I
dying.
think
He
he's
did.
final scene death.
But
he throws the Brad Vickers rocket launcher to the.
You think so?
Yeah.
Or he's like the Thing death, where it's like they don't actually die, but they're gonna die.
Here's the
They're
nice
left.
thing about his late death, though. It means he suffers more. He's losing a wife in there. He's losing some friends. Then he gets it.
A lot of McBride suffering.
I like Naps' take on
You like
this.
McBride
I like
suffering?
seeing him suffer. I love pain and suffering.
Okay.
Or they tricked all of you. All those scenes, that's it. All the scenes he has in the movie.
Yeah, could be.
That would be good.
That'd be better, actually.
He actually survives by, in the very beginning, bailing on everybody. It's like,
All right. So what else we got? We got that other sci-fi movie with Jake Gyllenhaal.
got life again.
Life
I
again.
like that.
I did like that a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm into that. I don't really. I guess I understand what the movie's about, but not really, right? Which is probably the idea. Right?
Yeah.
I feel like I understand.
Fully get it, huh?
Yeah.
Fully get it.
Like they intercept like a probe or something that they had sent to Mars, and they intercept it because it came back and it has a little bit of life on it.
And that life
And
apparently
that life-
eradicated Mars.
Yeah, they end up learning that it's like super smart and kills them. Like, oh, that's why Mars is inhabited by anything. Let's not make it go to Earth.
I guess
They
more.
gave a little more away this time, which was unnecessary for me, because I was already in on the sci-fi thing.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're going to try and stop it from getting to Earth. I'm guessing they stop it.
Yeah, if they don't, then great.
Well, and at the same
Planet
time-
of the Apes.
Well, at the same time, it's like, what do you mean you can't stop it? Then I mean, that's like you sacrifice You sacrifice a ship. Like, you don't send that ship back down. Then you're just a selfish piece of shit. Like, we're going in, baby, even though it's on here.
Well,
Yeah, but...
You think it's taken over somebody?
They made it seem like they were already on their way back as they're checking it out, and they said, it might survive re-entry even if we don't.
Oh, fuck me.
Fuck me, too.
That's what I'm saying. They gave away too much. It was like...
They gave away a lot. They
gave away a lot.
That's how I felt about the Ghost in the Shell trailer. I felt like... I mean, not that I was, like, super into that, but it felt like it was just, like... It went from like, oh, like here's what your backstory is, and then the other guy's like, that's all a lie. It's this backstory, and then it's like it even gets to the part where they're taking her face off. Like, it was a lot.
For the one viewer, listener, you started talking about which trailer? Ghost in the Shell trailer.
Ghost in the Shell, yeah.
That's the Scarlett Johansson one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Apparently it was a comic.
Anime.
I thought,
Big
that was
anime.
That's a full anime out there. They've done the story
What's
from beginning to end.
What's the difference between anime and a comic?
Comic is a comic
Anime
book. Anime is
really
Japanese.
animation.
Like a cartoon movie.
So it's not
Not a comic book.
but there is on.
I'm sure
isn't
there's
there
a-
animated like comics.
Yeah,
It's called
manga.
manga.
That's the version.
Yeah, the mangas.
Good to know. Little info for
Does
you.
anybody know what Ghost in the Shell is about?
I don't. I want to see the anime before I see the movie.
I do.
The anime's
I've
like-
read it before, so I know spoiler deep
Okay.
the story.
The anime is like really popular, right?
Yeah.
in Japan.
I've heard
I mean,
about that.
not-
See,
Did you want to? Oh, no.
Oh, no, go for it.
I just, if you wanted to give kind of a like brief.
So
like
not
what it
getting
is.
into spoilers too
Yeah.
much is she's a super cop.
Okay.
She's all android with supposedly a human brain, like supposedly as like a child or something. They saved her from a death and put her brain, and they just raised her to be this super cop.
Okay.
And then you find out that they actually were a little bit more nefarious with it. That the people in charge of her, the super cop, are not totally in the right.
Okay.
Standard.
She's called the Major.
Okay.
Okay, but she's like the best of them.
I think she's the only one.
Well, there's that other guy. Shows in the
There's
trailer.
other people out there that she doesn't know about in the shadows.
Oh, okay. Well, that dude-
Which the trailer has given away now.
That guy shows up in the trailer.
Totally gives away this more.
Is she the one with the purple hair?
She has like different changes throughout.
Okay,
Yeah,
but
it's supposed to be
okay.
black, and then it ends up.
I'm gonna get this
Okay.
out here. We don't pick and choose, but I want nothing to do with that. So
Maybe
I'll
you
do
wanna
it.
Watch the anime.
if the group does it, I'll go. But my vote's like fuck no.
I ain't going to see
Fuck
it.
me.
To what Charles said, I kind of want to see the movie before I see the anime because I feel like it's totally going to be one of those movies where it's like, oh, I didn't even do justice for the anime.
So you'd
at
rather
all.
see the movie first?
See the movie first, so I'm just like, this is what this is, and then go back to the anime and be like, well, this is way better, but still kind of have.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
That's a good way
Yeah.
to do it. I think.
point,
Yeah, I do think. Yeah,
Because that'll ruin things sometimes. Like when you've read the comic first or the book first, and you're just like, this movie sucks.
Right. It's like people saying the book's better.
Do you think it did that to Avatar: The Last Airbender, or was that movie just garbage?
I think that movie was just
That
garbage.
movie was garbage. Movie.
Yeah,
I
'cause
watched the show, loved it. Watched the movie. Oh my god.
It's not always like that, right? It's not
Well,
always-
I don't know. I watched the show first, and then when I watched the movie, I was just like, I wanted to stab M. Night Shyamalan.
Yeah.
Like, he literally just bastardized it.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't give a shit.
Yeah, well,
Was that worse, or was the Dragon Ball Z movie worse to what Dragon Ball is?
I didn't see that, but I heard that just had almost nothing.
The Dragon Ball Z one was good.
Like that was rough.
That was a kick in the dick.
Like what the fuck?
wasn't Goku like a white kid?
It was.
Yeah, he was just white. Yeah, and like everything was different.
It was all different.
Did Piccolo make it?
I think he was the bad guy, and he like looked like almost nothing like Piccolo. And I think the guy who made that like actually tweeted or something like his biggest regret is making that movie. He didn't realize it would like suck like so much ass or something like that.
Yeah, I heard him apologizing for that.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
But, like, what did he do is the thing. It's like, did he not watch it? Did he, like, not
Yeah, what the
care?
fuck? I don't
Did he
know.
think, like, did he think he was making it for, like, a YouTube fun thing?
Or did he get...
And then it, like, and the studio was like, nah, man, cool, we're gonna sell this shit.
It seemed like one of those fantasy YouTube things. Yeah.
Like, it didn't seem like anything, but, like, it didn't seem like it was supposed to be as big as it ended up getting. They were like, what, you're making a Dragon Ball movie? Sell that shit! Whereas they set out from the mark to sell that Avatar as like, oh, we made a live action version of Avatar, you're gonna love it. Yeah. And then they stuck the knife in you.
Dragon Ball, he was just like thinking he was making like Anaconda 3. It was like, oh wait, the people like this. Anyways, you saying?
Anaconda 3. No, I was going to say we're very off topic.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
For the Logan review podcast, we're going into normal podcast mode where it's like,
this will be the
and then the Phantom came in.
It'll be just like when we talked about Alien 5. This is the Logan Podcast, and an hour hits.
So any other trailers? Anyone want to like discuss it there?
There was Deadpool teaser.
That's not. Oh, that was kind of like part of the movie or something. Wait, or no? Maybe not. Okay.
I think it was.
I feel like that's a lead in.
I think
if we hit that
credit,
I feel like if
that
we
happened way before the.
If we hit that, then we're going straight into Logan.
There was Dunkirk. That made me.
Oh, you guys
hate
had Dunkirk?
war.
We already talked about Dunkirk.
I didn't get Dunkirk.
But yeah, Dunkirk.
Yeah, we got Dunkirk.
Dunkirk just makes it seem like the Fortnite 5 wouldn't make it in the war.
Yeah,
we'd be
Dead.
very dead.
Like I feel every time I walk in, I feel like I'm pushing that body away. And it's like you, like in the water, like. Oh. And then Charles, and then Nap's that guy who's just like going into the water on his own, clearly drowning himself. Rob's the guy's like, I don't want to go back. Leaves Charles and I actually out there for some reason.
We're in the boat where we look up and go.
That's us.
I think
first of all.
I think you would take yourself out. I think you're dead. First out. Charles and me, we're the only ones that like make it the farthest, but we're all dead.
Oh yeah. Well, you think you're the one that makes it the farthest. You're dead. He survives.
He might survive. Charles is the only
potential
survivor. I'm dead for sure. I just know that.
I just think, I think I have a better plan. Like, get out the boat immediately, and then, oh great, sharks. Like, we also have sharks in the water.
Like, do you remember Halo 3 Naps? Oh!
No, guys, I'm gonna go this way, away from the group. It always happens. Like, no, trust me, it's open this way. I'm gonna go this way and survive.
Yeah.
And then I die.
So, yeah, Dunkirk. Looks rough. Is that it?
I think that was it.
We're good?
He seems like he got a different trailer.
I didn't get Dunkirk, but I don't think I didn't get anything new.
Yeah, we got
Guardians.
we got the first Guardians.
Oh, you got the first. I got the new shitty one.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, we got the old one.
I got the shop and shop.
We got the old one. We got the Fast 8 trailer.
Fast 8.
Right, yeah. Which every time makes me want to see it more.
You don't betray the family.
Yeah, I'm getting more out. But.
No, but it's because of that draw. Like, for some reason, I didn't know nothing about the whole story, but I'm just like, ooh, does he betray him? I want to see.
Just catch up on the others. Just watch them.
Wow, though. Who's? If you give me the collection,
I have
I'll
Fast
watch it.
7 for some reason.
It's not gonna cut it.
You just type in online, watch the movie name, online free, and it will come up.
We can't dodge the
We
virus
can't do
sites
that,
like you.
yeah.
How can you get a virus? It's like 2017.
Yeah.
Like, you have to not know how to use a computer to get a virus. Like, all right.
There they are.
You gotta navigate.
All of a sudden,
computer
stuff
virus
comes
back.
out. You're like, whoa! You turn your computer off real fast, and then it's too late at that point.
All right. Well, with that
That's
said,
not how it happens.
Yeah, not at all. Not at all. You gotta click on something and download it.
not at all. It's yeah. Okay, whatever. Moving on. Let's get into it, huh?
Let's do it.
All right, but we will start with Deadpool. The Deadpool teaser cameo. Because it seemed like the movie was starting, and then that came.
Yeah,
out,
I thought
so.
it was.
Yeah, I agree.
Sorry.
No, I don't know why everyone just stopped.
So who's got something on that? Who wants to talk about that? Naps, you kind of brought it up.
Okay. I thought it was Deadpool. It goes back to like before the first movie came out, where I thought, hey, I don't really get Deadpool humor, and it was like just right down that alley. I was like, okay, so you're mocking Superman. Ouch. And then 2, you didn't save the old man.
Yeah, but
And we're supposed to laugh about that?
I thought it was fun.
Yeah, I thought that shit was awesome. I was like, I
thought that shit was awesome.
because I thought I'm gonna, when Deadpool 2 comes out, I feel like I'm just gonna be like over it because of Deadpool 1. I've seen a lot. I'm just kind of like, I feel like I'm like had my fill. But then when I saw that, I was like, oh fuck yeah, I'm ready for Deadpool 2. Like, the humor's back. It's great. It was funny. Like, when he was running out, like, with, or just even changing with the music, like, mocking Superman was fine for me.
Spoiler deep. Just want to get that out there.
Assuming any listener.
Just want to get it out there.
It's released in high def online now.
Perfect.
Okay, well there you go.
It's available.
If you want to watch it. You want to watch it? Well, this will be a spoiler deep Logan review.
Oh, we're going deep.
Yeah.
Going deep. I won't get that deep.
X-23's in it.
X-24's
Ruin the movie.
All right, well, with that said, let's move on to it. Huh?
Oh, okay. Well, there was nothing else on Deadpool?
Yeah, I think that's it.
I just wanted to say that I was kind of sad that it wasn't a Deadpool movie at that point. I was all getting in. I'm like, oh, cool, we're seeing Deadpool too. All right. And no, we're not.
How great would that be? It was all just a big fucking sham.
Gotcha.
It really is Deadpool too.
And Logan's in it?
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
That would be
really
really cool.
cool.
I'd be like, oh, this is the greatest. Like, fuck me, this is awesome.
That'd be pretty cool.
All right.
Well, I guess other things I wanted to hit on it then
Okay.
before the group got to talk was the Nathan Summers written on the photo booth,
Yeah,
followed by the Firefly poster
I
of
saw
Nathan
that.
Fillion behind it.
I didn't catch that.
And there was an article online that's because he's also in the
I
money
heard
for
that
cable.
I heard that cable thing.
So
that's
to
why it was
make
out.
like the final cut of a movie, it makes it
It's
almost
weird.
closer. I mean, they could still change it. Obviously,
I like
it could
that
just be
actor.
a joke.
I like
He's
that
a good
actor.
actor.
Yeah.
He's a good
weird-
age
it's
and
a
a good
weird-
size.
It's a weird cable. Throwing that out there.
Could be.
It's a weird cable.
He's an actor though.
I like him, but that's weird cable. I mean, maybe he'll pull it off, but that's weird cable.
But is it a weird
Yeah.
cable in a Deadpool movie?
I don't know. Maybe it's not a weird cable in live action too. I mean, sometimes it's just like when it translates to live action, it doesn't matter as much. All of a sudden, it's like, it's a normal cable. That's what cable should be. But like in my head, I'm like, no, it's not cable. But
Yeah.
but who do I cast as cable? I have no idea. So
That's how I
Cable's a hard
felt.
one.
he's a
That's
hard
how I felt about hearing Chris Evans as Captain America. I was like, what the fuck? Are you serious?
Who'd you want as Captain America?
I didn't. I thought I don't know shit, but I was thinking like maybe something like Matt Damon or something back then, which was stupid. But it's like when you say like who? I was just thinking of someone who's like
Damon.
I knew I shouldn't have said that. But like when you hear of Chris Evans back then, it was Not Another Teen Movie and Johnny Storm.
Oh yeah, no, definitely seemed like a joke casting.
So it was like, what the fuck?
I was fine with it at the time. I mean, I had seen movies where he was serious in them.
We'll cut that out.
Rossi puts faith in me in actors.
Yeah,
We had the Predators accident.
He doesn't seem
After
all that-
Predators accident, everybody gets a shot.
Yeah, after Predators, you're right. Adrian Brody.
Yeah, where I was just like for months just pounded down like fuck Adrian Brody. Who wants to see Predators with Adrian Brody? He comes out of there like, well, he's quick.
He's quick.
He is quick. I believe he's quick. Okay, cool. So let's do a roundabout boner chart
I love the boner chart.
of what we thought of the movie, and we'll start with Rob.
Why me?
I think we usually end with you, and I want to start with you.
Okay.
So just flaccid penis,
It's. I mean, it's.
half
It's like half.
half chub.
Yeah.
Charles.
Full chub, baby. Full on boinging.
Yeah, I like that boinging.
Yeah.
Dick hard.
Dick
Dick
hard,
hard, yes.
hard.
Dick hard, yes.
I need erectile dysfunction pills.
You wanted it to be, but it just won't move?
I want it to be, but it just, I mean, like,
Wow.
yeah, it was great. It was great rated R action, but really the rest of it didn't do much for me. I'll be honest.
So it's Scrooge Brothers. I'm Dick Hard.
Dick hard.
I'm Dick Hard. I thought it was
I mean,
fantastic.
we got 3 hard dicks and
Two-
a half chub and a flaccid.
And 2 cruises.
I have 100%. I can 100% break down stuff I didn't like, but overall, I thought it was fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh, that was great.
Yeah. Fucking Scrooge Brothers.
Okay.
It's just like,
Well,
Talk
let's
about
get this
anything.
show on the road.
well,
Let's dig in.
like here we go. Let's start with some positive. Okay, let's start with some positive.
It's always negative.
It's always negative. Yeah, I mean, I thought it was great.
I loved it. I loved how it was just different than your just normal superhero movie that we've seen 1,000 times for the past 6-7 years now. I loved it. Honestly, I kind of forgot it was like a superhero movie, and it was like a good fucking movie.
Yeah, I think that's what some of these ones turn out like, especially these X-Men ones. Sometimes just like they end up being like not as much of like superhero movies like the Marvel Universe ones are, but like sometimes they just end up being like better movies in a way. Like,
Yeah.
and that's how I felt this one was like as a movie as a whole of like following a character and like the emotion of what he goes through and all that stuff. Right. I really enjoyed it, and I really enjoyed that it was rated R.
Oh God, I love that
as well. I mean, it was like finally, we've been waiting to see like Wolverine like unleashed, and we got it like in full. Everything we wanted, everything we waited for. Like heads were chopping.
Yeah,
like there was more.
Definitely.
That cursing. I love the like bantering between Wolverine and Professor X.
Yeah.
Just that was great.
Like every time he stabbed somebody in the face, I was excited.
I thought, that's what I was thinking when I was watching it. I was like, I'm liking this story, and then I'm not super attached to Wolverine, but there was Wolverine porno. Wolverine porno with a good story, so I was cool.
And I thought that I wouldn't enjoy X-23 because I was like, X-23, I hate X-23. That's just the idea of X-23. I ended up actually not having a problem with X-23 at all. I thought she was cool. She seemed believable, like, for what she was supposed to be.
It worked out.
I thought Professor X did a good job. I thought Patrick Stewart did a really good job in his role as well. He was really good. And I liked
Taco Bell.
What was the bald guy? The tracker? Caliban? Yeah, Caliban. I thought Stephen Merchant did a really good job at that too.
Mm-hmm. I like Caliban.
Yeah, well, he did a good job. I was a little like weirded out by his character. I just didn't understand like why he was even really in it that much. But I was fine with him enough. But I was kind of like I thought he was shoehorned in it a little bit, kind of like why? Like, I guess he's some a random like we don't know. We have no backstory on him. We have no idea how they met. Really, he just said like, oh, you asked me to help you, and then it was like, oh, he's sort of a way that we're gonna help track, but it's not. It wasn't. I feel like it wasn't like even like shown that much of him like sniffing him out.
Well, that's why they were able to follow.
Right. No, I get it. That was like the avenue of it, but it's not like it came across. It didn't come across like that strong.
It was like one of those things where I was like, I don't need the sniff scene.
I didn't.
That would have probably bugged me as much as he is a tracker, and like he was supposed to be an early alert system for Logan, and then he failed at it.
Yeah.
But I mean, it seemed like that group that was hunting him was very non-mutant-y. And I don't know if he was only a mutant tracker.
Did anybody catch what year they said? Because they say it really...
2029.
Okay, because they say it really quickly and I missed it. I was like, fuck, they said the year and I didn't hear it.
Yeah, I see.
I was like, come on, reference it again. Like the whole movie, I was like, please reference it again. And they never said shit. Fuck.
That's how I was with the back of the photo. I fucking focused on the names, and I was like, what was the bottom of the names? What was on the bottom of the names?
What was on the bottom of the names?
I don't know!
I still don't know.
It never came up again.
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't know either. I thought it was the coordinates.
Was it the coordinates again?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Oh.
Could have been the coordinates.
That would make sense, because that's how they were able to get there.
Well, I don't know. But no, the coordinates were on the money.
It was on the back of the picture, too.
Was it on the back of the picture?
That makes sense.
I saw it on the money, and I saw it in the comic.
That's how much I was really paying attention to the sniffer, by the way, because I didn't even, I missed the coordinates part, and I still was like, hey, they found him.
Well, it wasn't even a sniffer. It was...
No, that's what I mean, though. I was just in the idea that they just kept finding him. That I never was even putting together, the sniffer was sniffing him out. I just, kind of was like, yeah, they just find him.
Oh, yeah.
That's
how they were. He was actually intentionally telling him
slowing
bad
him
intel.
in bad intel, yeah. So yeah, well, they were taking their fucking time.
Charles wanted that dinner.
He fucking wanted that dinner.
He wanted that family dead, apparently.
I was like, they're gonna die. I was like,
oh man, I'm like, please end up being a kid mutant, even though there's been no mutants born naturally.
Nope, he ain't. He ain't. That was an only...
That was heart-wrenching.
That was only one of my only complaints I would have. It was kind of I thought it was of course the family is getting fucking killed.
I didn't think that was even going to be a thing. I was surprised at that.
Well, it was more I didn't want it, because that already happened in that shitty Wolverine movie, where he went and the old people were nice to him and they get killed.
Yeah.
And I was like, really, are we going to get the family killed again? And then for a second I was like, well, maybe it's not. He helped the guy out, maybe it's not going to happen. And I was like, nope, slaughtered.
I expected the dad to get killed.
Yeah, I would have said that, the dad, and then the others be pissed off.
You didn't think you'd see the kid?
Yeah, I didn't think the kid
would get fucking dead-eye kid?
I didn't think it's the dead-eyed kid or the wife.
Yeah.
I kind of saw it coming. Yeah. I was like, if Wolverine's around them, they're gonna fucking...
I was really hoping it wasn't gonna happen.
I was hoping it wasn't.
I was hoping it wasn't.
Yeah.
But it was also one of those big pushes to drive him back to humanity, I think.
I don't know. I mean, it was just the tone of the movie, I think. fucking nothing works out.
I thought his friendship with the dad was like, hey, this is working out. We laughed at the dinner table. We stopped some guys fucking up your water. I'm kind of getting back into liking humanity.
Nope.
Stabbed in the heart.
Yeah.
Back to being a
lot of death.
Grumpy old bastard.
All right. Well,
lots of hurt.
Cruise Brothers.
That's it. Just 5 minutes of positivity. It's gonna get rough in a second.
I don't think how rough it can get. Go.
It could be bantery like usual.
Okay. I liked seeing claws go through heads. That was great. I loved that. Like you said, it was Wolverine porn. However, when you say, we finally got Wolverine and his fucking... yeah, claws went through heads, but we got bumbling, stumbling old Wolverine. I'm bummed out by that. It was too little too late, in my opinion. I would have loved that when he was, like, at his prime. And he's, like, constantly... It's like... I think
that's why they gave us
the struggle of the character.
Yeah, it was the struggle of the character. But
I think that's why they gave us a little X-24 as well. Kind of like
you kind of got some young Wolverine. Got him on the gamma radiation juice.
Yeah, on the juice.
I'm just saying, it's like for me.
We got Berserker Barrage.
I got every stab in the head I needed.
Stabs were good.
The Cholo fight was rough. But I mean, that was setting the stage for how old and decrepit he was.
I didn't
poisoned by the.
Right, but
I didn't have a problem with any of that.
So my problem with this Wolverine has always been we never really have just gotten full-fledged Wolverine. It's always in the Wolverine movie. He's got the heart thing where I can't heal, and he's always got something. Or I've got the bone claws. He's never just been like fucking.
Okay, so with that said, what did you think of the movie though?
The movie, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how many people I'm going to piss off here.
3?
Aside from it being like a compelling character story, what was the story? These people were just after the girl? What were they trying to do with her? They were trying to kill her? They were trying to kill the kids or trying to just take them back?
They were killing the kids.
They were killing them. So why didn't they just shoot them in the face? Why they
wanted the kids.
They wanted the kids back.
I think they needed some of the
because they were going to because I think he was
redo it.
Well, he was going to redo the whole thing, but now he's using adults and not using kids, right? Or he was cloning them older or something because X-24 was.
It's like he made some comment that he wanted to control. The idea was to control the mutants. He wanted them basically like. It's that same story where I want the BOW. I want the BOW that's going to go in just like Jurassic World. Or I want the Raptors with like laser beams on their head. Like he wanted that for the kids. That's why they never were shooting the kids. They just wanted to round up the kids.
Or the Evelyn.
He specifically said don't shoot X-23 because she's just going to heal.
Because she heals, yeah. But the other one, the Rufio...
that's a good comparison.
He knocked him out or shot him in the leg and was like, now I have you at gunpoint. The story was just like, let's go to North Dakota. And then the same caravan of people always came every time. They're just at one house, same caravan comes, another house, same caravan comes.
Yeah, but I don't know why that's not a compelling movie for you. Just because
you made a comment too, where you're like, "There's a lot of sleeping going on." There was a lot of they were sleeping.
There was one part I was like, "Wow, he's sleeping a lot."
But I was sleeping. I mean, I don't know. That's just my opinion. Where you're like, I like superhero movies when they're not superhero.
No,
movies.
That's not what I was even trying to say.
You said.
No, I said I like.
That was different than the cliche superhero movie that we've seen.
Or it's not even that. It's I like both. I like that with Marvel, that part of it, that we get the superhero movies, but there's some of them get more emotion, but a lot of it's not heavy emotion in there. It's just you're more having a good time the whole time, which is great, right? When I watch this, it's as a movie, in a different way, I enjoy it. As more of a movie.
See, but every time I thought there was going to be heavy emotion, they always did some sort of comedy gag, which bothered me, which is what I was going to bring up, where he goes... It was after Charles Xavier dies, and it's supposed to be he's you see him all emotional, and you're like, holy shit, Charles Xavier's dead. And then he goes over and he's beating up the truck, and then it's just it's showing X-23 look at another car and look back, and just people are all laughing. It's this comedy
laughing
moment. He's like, rah, 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 falls over.
It was kind of funny.
But
should it be funny right after Charles Xavier dies if we're supposed to be in an emotional...
You can have an emotional part and then minutes later bring you out of it. You don't have to sit there like in a stoop for the next like 20 minutes. Like you can have an emotional part, feel the emotion,
it didn't feel like an emotional part for me because it went straight to comedy.
At the block, we didn't laugh at him.
Okay, well,
we felt his pain.
Well, I argue,
of losing his buddy.
I
argue that it wasn't supposed to be a comedy scene, but for some reason our theater was like they were laughing their asses off.
It's because I was there, laughing at every miserable part.
Kid get shot in the face. I laughed.
I thought there was a little bit of humor there.
I thought there was too.
I thought it was meant to
prove that he took the pill.
Well, there was humor there, but like right after he died, I don't think. Like Tom's saying,
yeah, but I don't think that you don't
this
have
is a big character for the whole series,
right? But it doesn't. But it wasn't like it was like. But it wasn't like it was some like stick and gab and like Zach Galifianakis came out and like playing the piano or something. It was just like a little bit of humor that he passed out like right after went straight back into
music could have been there.
You just don't like X-Men or the Wolverine. I'm not sure. Like,
no, I want there.
I'm not sure what it could ever do for you.
No, I want there to actually be an X-Men movie. That's my thing.
Yeah.
You're watching ones that's like, yeah, it was a good, like gripping. There was like emotion there, but it wasn't X-Men.
But I can say it's a good movie. I'm able to like differentiate that and be like, hey, yeah, well, maybe necessarily like, yeah, I would love to see an X-Men movie as well. But like when I go see Logan, I can watch that movie and be like, yeah, that was a good movie.
Right.
And for some reason, you can't fucking do that.
No,
you're just like, well, I just want X-Men, and like I've been waiting for these claws, and I didn't like that I got old claws, so the movie fucking sucked. So you can't register that like actually the movie was still good.
No, I can register things very fine. Actually, I don't think I think just the illusion of there was like a struggle. I knew from the trailer Wolverine's going to be struggling and old. I didn't really give a fuck. Sorry, it doesn't. I mean, the movie is like whatever.
You know, the Cap's gonna go get fucking super serum.
What was the bad guy's name? Who even gave a shit?
Who gives a shit about any bad guy?
I never remember any bad guy's name. If that's
you should. I mean, if they do it well, you should know the bad guy's name.
But why does having to know what the bad guy's name is make it?
I'm not saying that's what makes it a good or bad movie. I'm just saying when there's really no story other than this guy's going after a kid, like and Wolverine's old and life sucks. Like I don't necessarily mean like just because it's got the idea of there's emotion and like it's grittier doesn't make it good when there's not much like substance there besides that is what I'm saying.
You're just not seeing the substance, I guess. I don't know.
What is the substance?
Rob, what do you think?
There you go.
No, I just don't want to like what we're gonna go around in a circle.
So my thing is, I thought for a character-driven movie, it was good. If you're just focusing on Logan as the character, which that's probably what they were doing. The whole point of the movie, obviously, was to send off Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. I think the big thing is that they're sending off a character that you kind of never really feel like you got. I mean, you got a lot of Wolverine in all the movies. It was always a Wolverine movie, in my opinion. But they're kind of like it is. Yeah. They're sending off like the X-Men, but I still feel like we never really got an X-Men movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
no, I agree with that.
We never got and the backstory where they just didn't tell us. Just like, and the last, whether or not, however you guys feel about Apocalypse, however we all felt about Apocalypse, they did this whole thing like, hey, we're like rejuvenating the X-Men. We rewrote the story, the timeline's all fixed, and now it's like, in 2029 they're all dead. And it's like it's just so stupid. And then we're supposed to care that they're passing the torch to this the new X-Men. The new X-Men generation, when we never really got the old X-Men generation. We never got X-Men. We got, like, the 90s movies where it was Wolverine and pals.
2000.
Whatever. Like, early 2000s.
This is actually 2000.
Okay. Wolverine and pals. Wolverine and pals 2. Wolverine and Pals 3, then we get all these other spin-off movies.
It's Wolverine and the X-Men.
Wolverine, fuck the pals.
Wolverine and his Japanese buddies.
Wolverine, the future sucks. Send Wolverine back to his buddies. Like, that's just what we got, and then they're sending it off.
I'm so sorry that Wolverine's the star.
I know he's a star, but it's like I get this movie is like Logan. It's a Wolverine movie. Literally called Logan. It's a send-off of Wolverine. I get that. They did a good job sending him off, but I never really felt like we got like a reason to really send him off. It was kind of like he just was in movies
I don't know.
So you're seeing it as like a series,
Yes.
rather than the movie.
Like, if you look at, if this was just Logan and there was no other X-Men movies, this would be a good movie. However, the fact that it's Logan's literally continuing from all the X-Men movies you've seen, he even makes reference to the Statue of Liberty.
That's supposed to be retcon, by the way.
Which is like, what, the timeline's all fucked up in these movies. Like, they can't decide what the fuck they're doing. And it makes Apocalypse worthless, it makes Days of Future Past worthless, because they just fucking, like, the Sentinels were, like, at least they lasted longer with the Sentinels than with this. Like, what even happened? It was like it was like a vague Charles Xavier accident.
I mean, I agree with all of that part of it, like the timeline, them all being linked. Like, I agree, like, that stuff's fucked.
Right.
It's fucked. I, like, totally agree with that.
But that's, like, where I have the problem with the movie.
So when you're sitting there watching the movie, you're harping, you're just only seeing most of that stuff?
I'm like with Tom, like, I'm thinking, why do I give a shit about this, like, new generation of X-Men when it's like, we never really got, they, like, reference, oh, all the X-Men were in these comic books. They even have the X-Men comic books. I'm like, we never really got that X-Men movie. We never got X-Men like how they should be. And then they're sending off they just killed off the whole franchise, it feels like.
Well, shouldn't you be happy about that then?
I actually feel like, they got rid of Logan. Now they can have the X-Men.
But they can't, though, because they're all dead.
No, they can have, like, a new X-Men. Like,
just, like, reboot it?
Yeah.
This is what Tom is always talking about, is
the reboot.
After a few years, they're rebooted anyway.
I heard they were going to reboot it.
He always wants to cancel DC now, so we can get the reboot sooner.
They just rebooted Spider-Man. It's been like, they made a Spider-Man movie 2 years ago.
And before that was another reboot.
That's Spider-Man.
That Spider-Man is the Tom theory.
In 10 fucking minutes that it's like, ooh, yeah, let's reboot that, because that's going to be cool.
And, like, they did a good job. I'm not saying they didn't do a good job. They did a good job with the emotions and stuff like that. They did do a good job. The claws were good.
I mean,
I'm
what was
saying,
the emotion?
Finish.
No, I'm just saying they did a good job in that, like, they made you feel bad for Wolverine and all that. I just didn't really care about the little girl getting, like, they've done so many, that's been such a movie cliche. Like, when you say, like, there's really no superhero movie like this, there's been so many movies where...
I didn't mean it like that, I just meant it's...
Well, no, I'm just saying there's been so many movies where it's like the little girl, it's like the special, get her to the promised land. There's been so many movies.
Well, that's everything. I mean, we all like Stranger Things, and, like, that's what's happening in that.
Right, but they didn't really do anything that...
Right, Charles?
I guess they just didn't really do anything that original for me to make it like, oh my god. Yes, they did a good job with the character emotions and stuff like that, but just coming from X-Men as a whole, I guess, I was disappointed in it.
On that note,
the representation of X-Men as a whole. I feel like you're like the lawyer for X-Men as a whole.
No, I'm just saying.
I didn't mean as a diss. Like, representing being the X-Men as a whole guy here. Fuck that movie.
Yeah.
On that note of
being the Marvel Universe guy. Fuck that movie.
I didn't expect anything original because of what the story was. That's why I liked it. I think it was a really good and rarely done, a well done live adaptation of a Logan story that's already out there and been told.
And I think if you're a Wolverine fan, like, I mean, the movie was good.
And I was super against X-23 when it was, like, rumored, then announced, and then for sure, and then they did a good job of. I mean, there's that beginning X-23 fight where it's X-23 porn for the X-23 fans, and I was like, oh, this is the Tom Cruise special right here. Well, Wolverine should be going Wolverine, and someone else is going Wolverine for us. Tom's going to hate that.
I mean, to what Tom was saying, I mean, like, there is a little bit, like, when I was watching it, little tiny bit, it's like, it's cool that she's doing it, but it would be cooler if he was doing it. But I do feel like I got enough payoff from that when he supercharged himself. I was like I got... Because sometimes that's good as well, because when you... It's nice when movies, when you want it, but you're kind of like, okay, we're not going to get it, and then you do get it, because then sometimes it's more exciting for me.
My letdown was, I wanted one X-Men, to show up at the end and help them across the border. I was like, please give me an Iceman, a Storm, a Rogue, somebody.
I was kind of
actual Eden
that shows
I was
up.
kind of hoping the same thing. I didn't like the way it ended, where you're kind of like, did she even fucking make it?
Yeah.
Which it's easy to assume she did, right? But I was kind of agreeing. I was like hoping, like, I was actually hoping it was like somehow like Cyclops would still be alive. Like, come on!
There's no chance. No chance.
How great would that have been?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
If anybody,
if the X-Men somehow met them at the border, and like Patrick Stewart or Professor X had actually just killed like 7 other X-Men. The main lineup made it to Canada, and he killed like Kitty Pryde.
There's no chance it would have been Cyclops.
He killed X-Men? What?
In like the hints of what happens on why they're keeping Patrick Stewart hidden away, he had one of those seizures and he took out 300 people in New York, and 7 of them were X-Men.
I guess he injured.
Because I heard he injured
people that killed
and
like
then
70 mutants.
And then I didn't actually hear what it said. I like missed it.
It was very quick.
They did that a lot to me.
That's a little, complaints too about the movie a little bit. Is like, I like the movie, all that, but like, they didn't explain a whole lot of really what was happening. I mean, like, I guess you have to put it together that he's dying now because of the
adamantium poisoning.
I guess that's finally getting to him, and maybe that was always getting to him, but because of his healing, it took longer.
Yeah,
I guess I can buy into that, but you have to you have to kind of really pay attention to kind of even figure that out.
Naps cut.
It took me a while to put that together.
You don't have to.
I was like, the poison that's in him. Does that? They talk about?
You don't have to totally naps cut
it. Talk about he got poisoned.
But when they line it up, when they set it up for me to make an easy one, it's
Well, what I was thinking from the beginning, I was kind of hoping, is I thought maybe something got like released into like the atmosphere and was killing the mutants off, and that's why like Wolverine was able to be alive but was dying. I was like, oh, okay, maybe they released something, killed the mutants off, and like he's dying, but it's slower. Like, that's actually what I thought it was for like a while. I'm like, oh, that's actually not that bad. It's explaining it for me. And then I was like, then they just like cut that, and I was like, oh, so that's not it. And then
they kind of say that's what stops the mutants from being born. They say that's a thing. They've put it into the corn. That's why they. Mm-hmm.
That's what he said.
That's what they were saying with the corn syrup.
It's confusing.
The volume in our theater, I felt like wasn't very loud, so I fucking missed
I said shit. Sorry, I said didn't I say to you early on though? I was like, dude, the volume in this theater is like not good.
Yeah,
I caught that in the trailers. I was like,
I caught it in the trailer. I was like, wow, I hope they turn the volume up. And then I didn't want to leave.
Because with that said, I kind of I didn't enjoy the fuck, god dang it.
Daggum.
Now it's gone.
I didn't enjoy the Guardians of the Galaxy trailer that much because I was like, God, it's just like really low.
Right.
I was like, I want like the theater. So I was like, oh, but once the movie starts, I'll probably.
That's what I thought too.
And I was like, by the end, I was like,
that sucks.
That's like I adjusted, but I was a little disappointed.
I missed a lot of things here and there what they were saying. I'm just like, fuck.
Yeah, it was hard to hear in our theater.
Need to be an AMC Whitlock and crank that volume up so the whole house is rumbling.
Yeah, that's what the fucking theater's supposed to be like. I don't want to complain.
I wanted to, but then I didn't want to get up and miss the movie.
I should have went and said something. I thought about it. I was like, dude, the theater is low.
I didn't notice that.
That's the
Did
worst.
you notice it when I said it?
Get up to complain
I didn't
because
notice
you miss it, and they're like,
as
"Oh, we'll
much,
give you a late ticket." I was
but
like, "I have a set time to see it."
Charles Xavier was like on his deathbed saying something. I was like,
I don't even know what he said the last thing he said.
I couldn't fucking catch it.
I don't know the last thing he said.
That's whenever he's on the radio or something.
Oh, what
says like 300 people injured and 7.
He says something to Logan at the very end, and I didn't catch it really.
And same thing with Logan to X-23. I couldn't fucking hear what he said. The last few things.
Yeah.
Like his dying breath.
He said, oh, God, what did he say? I heard it, I just don't remember it.
Logan said, don't be what they made you.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
Which feels like it's not possible.
And then he said
I made sure to remember. I made sure to remember what Charles has said, and now I forgot it, of course. Because his like I missed dialogue afterwards because I was trying. Because his just wasn't clear.
He was talking about how he didn't deserve to have a nice, like, final night kind of thing. You could kind of tell they were setting it up. He was going to die that night, basically. But he was saying something like, there's still time for you to have a family kind of thing. Like, to have a nice life.
I guess not.
Yeah, I mean, so I think that was kind of his final. Oh, no, the last thing he said was the Sun. What was their boat?
The Sunseeker.
Sunseeker. That was his final words.
Yeah, that's what it was.
It was Sunseeker. Our boat or something like that.
He was like...
Well, we never saw that again.
Never made it to that boat.
Never made it.
Yeah.
I felt bad for their buddy.
I mean, I liked the tease of those kids in the end. I liked. There was an ice one.
Well,
I like
that's what I'm saying,
telekinesis
though,
one.
it's like the new generation of X-Men. It's like, oh, cool, we get an ice guy. And I was like, we had the ice guy. You never did shit with it. You never did shit. You never did shit with the Iceman. You just, now we got a new ice.
Take his own leg out there.
I can take a new one. I'm sorry.
But you didn't get.
I know we didn't get one.
I can pretend those don't exist.
We could-
I'm just watching it as its own thing.
If you watch it as its own thing, it's a good.
I mean, I agree with the fucked up timeline and all that shit.
Yeah,
I agree with all that, not like necessarily getting like ever the greatest X-Men. I agree with that, but like my whole thing was like, I mean, when I was watching this movie, I was really enjoying it.
Yeah, if you were just going like, which I guess this is what you should have done, but if you were just going to say, oh, I want to see Wolverine stab a bunch of people, I want to see him have character development and suffer and die and all that, you got your movie. But like, if you were going in thinking like, which I already knew from the trailers, it's like the X-Men are gone, they're all dying. Yeah. But I thought we would get a little bit more about.
Maybe you always think you might get a little cameo too, though somehow.
A cameo, not even so much a cameo, just more like
what happened. I was hoping for a little bit more of what happened.
I was thinking. I was thinking that Eden was going to be real, and when they get there, Magneto is there.
I was thinking
that's what I was thinking.
Something like that.
Because I remember seeing in the cartoons or something like Magneto sets up kind of like an Eden for mutants.
It would be nice.
It's like another agenda.
I would have settled for that. I wanted an X-Men. I would have taken a Magneto.
Yeah. That would have been nice to have something like that. That was a little bit of a disappointment.
I thought when he was at the cemetery, we might have at least seen some of their names on the gravestones or something.
That's what I was looking for.
We did see Peters.
Really?
I did see that. I thought it was Evan Peters. They killed off Quicksilver. I was like, thank God.
Yeah.
Peter.
So was Logan dying
like,
just
this is
because
the only one.
he just eventually was just getting old?
No, I mean it was poisoning him.
So the adamantium was what was making him age?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said that.
And die, yeah.
Okay.
He said, your dad put this poison in me that's killing me.
Yeah, it just for him it was like really slow.
Right.
Slow acting, but like he would have lived, way longer. But that shortened his life. Even though for him it's still long for us, but like for him it was still way shorter. Because he was born in the 1800s.
No, I know, and that's why I was wondering, like, well, why is he all of a sudden degrading? But I guess if the adamantium was poisoning him, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it seems like maybe it was sped up in the last couple of years. Why wasn't it poisoning him in Days of Future Past? I don't know. But,
Yeah, like the gray.
Well, once it slows you down, all that wear and tear of a Wolverine lifestyle ain't good.
I guess if you have the naps cut it all up, it's like, well, they figured out a cure in that generation.
You do have to make a lot of cuts because they didn't tell you really what happened. They kept it intentionally vague, like forget about the other movies. We've done a million movies. The whole reason you're caring about the send off of Hugh Jackman, but
I always thought Hugh Jackman was a good Wolverine. Like he did a good job.
He's a good Wolverine.
I mean, I get your guys' annoyance because like I'm thinking about it now. It's like great that like Days of Future Past is like a good movie on its own, but then it's like the surrounding movies around it suck. Except for actually First Class is good.
I liked First Class.
But First Class was like a reboot. They already kind of tried to reboot it.
Well, this was funny though. They like did it. They like kind of successfully rebooted it. Everybody was kind of into it. They like did the Days of Future Past thing, bringing them in, and then they fucking dumped on it again.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's the frustration of the.
But then again, I mean, I've liked except for the one Wolverine movie with that piece of shit Wolverine Origins movie. I liked the Wolverine Japan one, and I liked this one. I thought this one was better than the Japan one, but
This one was better than the Japan one.
but I liked the Japan one.
This one was the best, yeah.
Yeah, I like Japan.
Only competition, Japan one.
Like
Origin's not a thing.
Origins is really good.
this wasn't a bad movie, but I'm not like dick hard. Like I get the Wolverine porn stuff, but like I just
Yeah.
It was like he said, like it was as if you got like a graphic novel of a Wolverine story and turned that into a movie. Then there you go, and it was good.
Like if you took like,
But that's isn't that what you knew?
If they just did Killing Joke, if this was Old Man Logan.
But didn't you know that's what you were going into? See?
Yeah,
And I wasn't all that excited.
I mean, I'm a Wolverine. I mean, I'm already a Wolverine fan, so
right.
And I know you wouldn't necessarily want it, but I mean, if this was like Cyclops, you would be into it.
Yeah, I mean, but
if it was like an old dying,
if it was an old dying
I'd be
Cyclops,
like,
I don't know though.
I'd get the real Cap.
I'd be pissed because if they did
a shitty beam.
yeah, if they just did Scott, and you went and saw Scott.
Summers.
And it was like, Old Man Scott, it's like, wow, the legacy of Cyclops. It's like, you didn't even give him a legacy. You fucked him.
Well, Wolverine had a legacy, though.
Wolverine had a legacy.
And Wolverine is built for, like, old man Logan, and, like, he's always hurt.
Right.
I just love that bad beam. Bing.
Yeah, the bad beam. Dude, there's just, I've already gotten used to, it's like, Cyclops is out, whatever.
I don't know. I would maintain hope. They're going to reboot it eventually, and you'll probably get what you want.
I don't think so.
When we're old man Logan age.
Yeah, you'll be old.
Oh boy, I got my
Old man Rob.
Did anybody else think for a second? I thought, because I don't know the X-23 or Old Man Logan story. I don't know anything with any of those. I thought for a second that the girls... Yeah, I kind of, after they said, I was like, oh, that's his daughter. And I thought maybe her mom, maybe Jean Grey. Anybody else think that for a second?
Well, we know.
So
until they said, like, yeah, their mom.
She's in the comics or whatever. She's actually a clone of Wolverine. She's just a female.
Yep.
And so she's basically Wolverine, but a clone.
I think maybe she still was. I think they just sort of
just called it his daughter
because it's like it's his DNA. But.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they said they took these guys, basically, they took dead mutants and put them in, like, they said, like, Mexican women or Spanish women, and, like, grew them there, so they kind of, their father was, like, the DNA.
Yeah.
So she didn't really have a mom, like, she had a mom, but it wasn't, like...
Yeah, no, I got that. Yeah, that's what I was like, oh, okay, it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know. Rough. I didn't know about X-24 at all, though, so that was kind of... I kind of thought that was a weird...
You didn't like that? I don't know.
No, because it's like... It was just... Let's just give him, just out of nowhere, another...
It came out of nowhere.
Logan clone. It came out... Old Logan.
It came out of left field completely, though. Because, like, I actually thought it was a hallucination or a dream scene at first. Yeah. I was like, oh, he's thinking Logan's killing him. Yeah. And I was like, wait, this is happening?
Yeah. Like, when he did that, and then I kind of, like, with the shadow, I was like... Oh, is that just like one of the other guys?
Yeah, I thought it looked like that guy with like the ponytail or whatever, like the hairback guy. I thought it was him. I didn't think it was Logan.
I thought it was effective enough, but I wasn't like in like just yes 24. But I thought in the end it was enough. It worked out enough, like where I wasn't like this is really stupid. But I was like,
it was close for me. It was close to being really stupid. Like just because of all the ways you could have gone. You just chose, let's make a Wolverine clone so we get Wolverine action. Like, that just seems stupid.
I guess they were just like really trying to go for the Wolverine action.
They were like all in.
It was like one of those things where like
his head blown off.
It made sense for them to make, let's make a Wolverine, let's make one that we can control, and then let's make it a story that naps can cut easily. That,
right.
It makes sense that an old Wolverine is better than a young clone Wolverine, because that young clone Wolverine doesn't have the wild that Logan has. He doesn't.
I thought it was the opposite
because they made him more. They made him. He doesn't have the experience.
I was gonna say because I thought it was like the more human side that made like Logan better.
Yeah,
he was almost like
the other one was too wild.
He was almost like the what do we call the dinosaur from Lost World? The
what?
T-Rex?
No. The Megasaurus.
God, what the hell was that?
Oh, from
that one.
Indominus Rex.
Indominus Rex
from Jurassic World.
Yeah, from Jurassic World. Did I say park again? Always do. The reason why that massive monster couldn't beat the T-Rex.
It did beat the T-Rex, didn't it?
It did. He had friends, like a high-fiving.
Yeah,
high-fiving.
Remember tag team?
The tag team, like, whale.
Yeah, NWO.
The T-Rex won.
He came in with a chair.
T-Rex didn't win. No. They all won.
The T-Rex beat the Indominus Rex.
After the Raptor.
Because he gets little buddies. Logan had buddies.
The big Megalodon creature.
Yeah, the Megalodon actually was one of the...
He's the one that ate him.
He finishes it, yeah.
God, that was so, like, just thinking back at how fucking...
Well, guess what? X-23 finishes X-24.
How is X-20...
X-23, 23, by the way, if you're going to use our science thing.
How is X-24, like, an exact clone and then, like, old? Like, if all the kids are clones...
They use speed aging. Like did you not see the
They didn't explain that.
I feel like they did, but I just didn't hear it. We used to use children, but now we use... And then I couldn't...
They did very quick... They did a lot of very quick... explanations.
How does that make sense, though? We used to use children, but now we use adults.
That's
Wasn't
better.
the whole point you had to grow them in the womb?
If you use an adult, how's he an exact fucking clone?
One of the people I hated the most in the movie, by the way, was like that stupid scientist guy.
You could use speed aging. After he gets born, he just continues growing. Maybe he didn't take a full 9 months to get even born. Maybe he took like a couple weeks.
Like the clones in the Clone War.
Thank you.
Those villains, by the way, like, I know, fuck the villains, but those were the stupidest, most cliche villains. You got the stupid guy who's, hey, I know things, and give me a call.
He's cocky. And
he's got like a southern accent, and then
I thought
the scientist, with the fucking...
Well, and I was thinking, like, a lot of scenes where it's like, where they're just getting slaughtered, like you would keep going in.
Yeah.
You would be like
caravanning in, and they just all get slaughtered.
I mean, you're just watching like heads being chopped off, and it's just like it's the most brutal looking type of like way to die. It's not like
that's the Wolverine porn that we
No,
they lift those putties up.
But like being the putty, I'm gonna keep going like with everything I got. Like, no, you be getting the fuck out of there.
Well, you think even the guy with the fucking hand would have been like, okay, the second time we all charge in our fucking caravan, this didn't work out, so let's do a new plan. They didn't do that. They just always caravanned in, and we're just like, now guns.
Yeah.
What?
And that's what the guy said. He's like, this isn't the best tactic. So they brought in X-24.
Right.
What was he doing with his hand where he's like, I'm enhanced too? And then that hand was nothing.
I didn't do shit.
I was expecting him to crush somebody's arm
They
or
were all
head
they
or
all
something.
had
They all had like a little super hand, but
Call of Duty Black Ops
wasn't
3.
super. The coolest thing he did was my fingers go both ways.
I saw like, ooh, what's he gonna do with that?
Like someone's gonna come at him, he's gonna stop him backwards.
Yeah.
Jack off forwards and backwards.
I enjoyed the way he died though.
Yeah, well, he died.
It's the stranger.
he died.
I'm enhanced, motherfucker. Can you do this?
That's maybe what he meant by enhanced.
I guess so.
But that was a very satisfying like death for him.
Yeah.
Oh god, that was
I loved it. Just
everything.
everything.
All of them. Like,
The way he's like getting like wrapped around, like I'm freezing and I'm cold.
Why'd you shock me?
I mean,
plant roots taking him over.
and you just see his head just kind of like pop, like blood just kind of like that was
just like a ball pop.
because he was also like irritatingly like he was in every skirmish, but like not one of the ones killed.
Right.
That's like every movie.
No, I know, but still, like you think about those.
He
things.
always somehow survives.
He got out of the blast.
Yeah.
I rolled my eyes at the beginning because of it shoving down that, hey, it's an R-rated movie, like kind of down our throats. I kind of rolled my eyes at the beginning. Whereas like the first like
fuck,
10 words, it's like fuck. And he just like he opens the door, it's fucking cold, fuck. He like kind of like goes through.
I mean, I even looked at it. I even said to you, I'm like, hey Tom, fuck.
Yeah,
It was like, fuck.
There was even like such a shoehorned like let's just show tits scene.
Yeah.
Where it's like, hey, it's rated R.
It's funny. It's like, so it's coming. I'm like, oh, it's R. They're gonna show them titties. They showed them titties.
But isn't it always like,
the tit.
oh yeah, like they.
no reason for it other than just here's some tits and
Yeah.
this is rated R.
Yeah, but
That was a very comic book scene.
But,
for tits.
didn't you enjoy it though?
I did enjoy it. Yeah, no, I know, but there was a part of me that was kind of just like, okay. But then like I did every fucking blade that went through a head was awesome.
It
and
was
cool satisfying and great. I will say that.
What'd you guys think of X-23?
I liked her action. When she first kind of walked out and no one like shot her and she starts fucking people up and everyone's still just kind of like, oh, continue. I thought that was a fun scene. I thought that was cool. And then the fact that she was mute for no reason.
I was irritated. I was annoyed at the mute. I'm like, you're gonna be mute the whole movie. Just that same character is just, I'm mute. I don't open up to people. I'm mute. Just that kind of thing. And then
Would you have preferred to just stay mute though?
once she started talking, I was kind of like, you should have stayed mute.
I was like, that's standard kid. I tell you what, boy. 4 is like, won't talk to nobody, and then all of a sudden he won't shut up.
In Spanish as well.
I'm biased though because anytime there's a kid in the movie, I get like annoyed. So
Yeah, I mean, I don't like kids in movies usually either.
I hate the whole like kid resistance. I was like, no. Like this for me, I'm sure there's millions of people out there who like the kid
94% on Rotten Tomatoes.
94% of the world is like, I want the Kid Alliance, I want kids, I want it to be the younger the better, like that. But for me, I'm just like, no.
Younger the better.
That damn internet.
Dude, that's like every movie you watch is like the 10-year-old who's like, I have the sword now. Like, no, you don't. But that's just my hang-up, I guess. Yeah. Everyone else seems to like it.
It was 96%.
94%.
94%.
94% on Rotten Tomatoes, and everything else has been pretty high. I think like IMDb was like 9.7 out of 10, and then something else. So obviously in the minority, but you know.
And like I didn't hate the movie. It's just, I guess.
Like, that's the thing, I didn't hate it, but I like I said, I'm not like fucking.
Well, I do know that
yeah, I was like, fuck yeah!
I mean, I get some of your
points. It could have been like, yeah.
Both of you guys for sure, though, it's hard for you to, like, get out of, like, I want this whole thing to be, like, the perfect whole thing.
Well.
And I think when you're watching it, you're going, like, oh, that's bad with the timeline, that's dumb with that.
Yeah.
That's dumb with that.
100%.
And you're kind of, like, not watching necessarily the movie.
Well, because if you're using the same actors from those past movies where it's Charles and you're like, how did it get to this point?
I agree with that, but, like, I think it's like, I know it doesn't matter. At this point, it's like, the timeline's fucked. It's not going to get any better. This is the last one, basically, like, whatever. I can still enjoy.
Timeline's fucked, but you still try.
Because I don't want it to. I'm like, I want the timeline to be done. Like, I want these series of movies to be fucking done. Like, I'm done with the timeline being bad. I'm done with dealing with this. And I want it.
I think abandon the timeline, just like the Tom theory. Like, cut it.
I just wish they could be released from Fox.
Because he's a good Wolverine, he's a great Professor X. Got rid of the deadweight.
I mean, I'm fine with that, but like when they're going to be making Deadpool movies where he's probably going to cameo, I'm sure it's like what?
I mean, maybe he'll cameo.
Logan said,
Logan.
The actor said he will not cameo in Deadpool.
Oh, really?
I think he's done. I mean,
he's 100% done.
I think that's good. Get somebody else.
No, I agree. I agree to get somebody else. It's just like you said, it's hard for me to enjoy things when I'm picking apart like all those other things.
Yeah, I mean that's what I got from when you like your first. I was like, I get it what you're saying. I do get everything you're saying, and I get everything both of you guys are saying. But I was like, it almost feels like you're not talking about the movie.
Yeah,
you're just talking about like. I mean, you are, but you're just talking about like, well, I didn't like the movie because I didn't like these things because it's not connecting here.
Well, okay, on the movie, I felt the story was very meandering. Mm-hmm. I mean, the emotion was good in there, but they kind of were just, we're going to the hotel, now we're going, it was just kind of, we're going in a direction, that was like the whole just being pursued by the same guys, Well,
aside from Charles dying and him being upset about that, what other emotion was it than just him just being like drunk and life sucks? Like every other type of thing, like Jack from Lost and that other stuff.
Yeah.
Like the Jack, like you just get the big beard, the alcoholic, fuck you. You walk around. That was like pretty much all it brought to the table for that. The guy's like, "Hey, talk to me, Logan." No, fuck you.
Well,
okay, I expect that from
before
Logan.
Professor X dies. He's obviously hurt by the fact that his friend is dying, having these seizures. Killed off like 7 of his friends, and all his friends are gone. Really,
he's dying.
He let down that he's living this like lame existence as like a Uber driver, trying to save up money for a dream boat, which everyone knows you never buy a boat. But then his plan is just to get the boat, take Charles out, throw him overboard, and then eat a bullet.
That's right.
He's actually in a downward spiral, and then Charles talks him into. Go to the motel. Then he sees the Statue of Liberty, and he's like, maybe Charles, maybe he's leading me down something. And then he lets down that lady. He's just like, he's almost, every time he's dipping his water back in, they chop off his toe. That's how I felt. That's how the emotional stuff.
I had a similar experience as well.
Yeah.
Right.
I thought Patrick Stewart was really good in it, too.
He was good. They're good. They're good actors.
Yeah.
They've been good. He's a good Professor X. Hugh Jackman's a great Wolverine. I mean, there's no denying that, I don't think.
I agree they were great actors. They did great in the role. I feel like you like it because there was emotion, but the actual story you weren't actually into.
Right.
Does that make sense?
The story itself, I didn't think was that great.
I guess I get that. but like not every story has to be like where the story is necessarily like
it doesn't have to.
You know, because you just sometimes you just need the characters to have an avenue of where they're going, and that's what you're watching, right? I wasn't into watching like, oh, what's going to be the twist and the turn.
I guess I wasn't expecting a twist and a turn. I guess.
Because that happens in most movies. There's just different pacing and different emotional that is being brought to the table, right? Like if you look at this, it's more of a downer.
Yeah, it's like it's the character's struggle,
right?
To find purpose in life.
But like if you watch, Age of Ultron, I mean, it's not like a whole lot happens, but it's like you're just after Ultron.
No, Ultron was one of the weaker ones, though.
Yeah, Ultron was a pretty weak one.
It's one of the weaker.
Okay,
stories.
I mean Avengers, the first one.
Avengers. That was it.
It's a fantastic movie, but what really happens in that movie?
They come together.
Loki shows up with a stick.
They come together and the fucking world gets invaded by aliens. They gotta take it down.
Yeah, but is that really complex? That's not complex at all.
I wasn't saying
it's like one of my favorite movies. It's really fun, but because you could break down a lot of movies like that you really enjoy. What happens in Alien? An alien comes out of a guy's stomach and then runs around for the rest of the movie. Just like before every corner, somebody gets snapped away.
I guess every movie breaks down enough to where you're into the lore.
I guess personally,
you know what I mean?
Which was I was into the lore.
So you're into the rest of the world that Logan had. You're into that.
You can break down any movie. It's just they went and dropped the ring in the volcano.
Yes, I am.
Right, simplifying.
You could do that.
You can do that. That's what I'm saying.
I guess I just didn't feel that the story was compelling beyond the emotional.
If that story was just like written down, maybe, and it was like cliff notes of it, and it wasn't talking about the way it was. I'd probably be like, it was pretty basic. I would 100% agree with that.
Right.
I mean, everything that happens is like something that has happened before in other movies.
Oh yeah.
Like nothing in that was like really original, except for you're doing with characters that like I enjoy more.
Right.
If they didn't have these powers, it wasn't Wolverine. I was just watching a guy doing it. Maybe I'd still enjoy it. I probably would still enjoy the movie, but maybe not as much. Yeah. Or maybe I would. Maybe I still would. I don't know. But it still was a good movie.
Yeah, it wasn't a turd.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen that movie, not 100 times, but I've seen it before.
In different ways.
Love it. I love those type of movies where it's kind of like adventure trying to find purpose.
I know Rob has the hardest time with it. It's like, you always want to be like, like you are always bringing up like, I've seen this before. Like, you're always looking for like...
It's hard to find
the different
content.
The different.
It is hard. It's hard for sure. I guess for me, just like I said, the story wasn't just getting her, to North Dakota. I wasn't really invested in that. I was more invested in his struggles and what he was going through, and how him and Charles were kind of. I wish they would have told us a little bit more about what the hell happened.
I wanted more of what happened.
That's what and Tom's thing was like, do you care about this world? I was like, I do.
Yeah.
I want to know which 7 X-Men got it.
Right.
Yeah.
Which are still out there, if there's any. Is there something else going on? I want more.
Right, but that's not what the movie provided. It
didn't provide that.
You know what
No,
I mean?
it didn't.
I would have liked a lot more.
Like that's where I'm sitting there. That's where I'm being like,
want more.
where? How did he get to this point? And then they give like little kind of things every now and then where he's like, okay, like Charles is having seizures and he needs medicine. From like what medicine is it? Like what happened to the other guys? Are they out there? Are they in Eden? If only 6 of them got killed, they should still have others out there.
Caliban was helping sniff them out, and they were killing them. Did you guys not catch that?
I caught that.
Yeah.
Well, he was in the old days, right? It wasn't
Right. He was doing that
the
before.
old days was before 2020.
I was just curious, did he get them all? Is his sniffer that good?
Right. Yeah.
Well, that good.
Yeah. Didn't stop
Down
them.
to the dark
Didn't
side.
alert him at all.
And he hunted down all the Jedi. And he murdered your father. He is your father, you fuck. Okay. All right. Well, that's Logan.
Logan.
What do we got next?
Sorry. Well, next is going to be Power Rangers, I think.
Skull Island.
Skull Island's next week.
Yeah.
Skull Island.
King
King
Kong?
Kong, Skull Island.
Oh.
I'm
I want to see
I'm
that.
into that.
I like that.
Yeah, it's got a Loki.
Yeah, it's got Loki.
Great.
I actually like that Loki's because I really like
cool.
I really like Tom Hiddleston,
He
and
looks
like,
like
I haven't
really
seen
cool.
him in a lot of other things, and like I think he's really good as Loki. So I'm excited to like see him in another movie.
I'm excited. I'm not so much excited about King Kong, but I'm excited when he's in that whole opening scene where he's, let me list the ways you're gonna die. Have you guys watch that?
Yeah.
There's the heat exhaustion, like the water, you'll drown. Like he lists off a bunch of things. I'm like, I'm in. Like if we get back, but then it's King Kong, so that kind of
big King Kong.
He's a big King Kong.
He's like I guess he's like the biggest King Kong we've ever had.
100 feet
by far. Yeah, like this one couldn't climb the Empire State Building. He's is the Empire State Building.
He's that tall.
Yeah. So I always like those kind of movies where it's just like you go quest for the crystal skull or whatever. That kind of thing.
Looks cool, and there's the weird tribe.
Yeah.
Not quite sure about John C. Reilly, but crazy.
I'm kind of looking forward to because I don't have expectations for this movie. Yeah. I don't care if it's not the best movie ever. Like Logan, I wanted it to be good, and then
I hope it's entertaining.
I hope it's entertaining, whether it's super serious or funny. I don't really care. I just want to.
Samuel Jackson was throwing me off a little bit in it.
I don't even remember.
He's just always Samuel Jackson in it every once in a while. Every once in a while, he just pops in a movie. You're like, he's just Samuel Jackson in a movie.
What's funny is
it's why is he
definitely in Kong the trailers? He looks like.
He's just
this Nick Cage without his eye patch. But I was recently watching that garbage Tarzan.
Yeah,
he's not Samuel Jackson in that. He's actually he's like a nice guy. He's friendly. Might be why I bombed. He's different. I didn't even know Margot Robbie was in it. I'm watching it. I was like,
I didn't know that either.
She's a good. How was Garbage Tarzan?
I actually enjoyed it, but it's garbage.
I think I'm gonna watch
it's entertaining. It's entertaining. It's entertaining, but it's the story is just kind of like, huh? Why? Why'd you do that? How did we get here?
I was just wondering, who is out there going who's out there going you know what we really need? What I've wanted a live action Tarzan. Because it's 1930 and I want a live-action Tarzan. It's what the fuck? Do we need a live-action fucking Tarzan?
They're doing that with all the Disney movies, right? They're going through all of them.
They're doing it because they're playing it safe. They're doing it because it's a known name that they're, even if it sucks, people will go see it.
They didn't make their money back on Tarzan.
Right, but that's the risk they always have to take. That's why they're doing all these remakes, because they know there's an audience there. Not that anyone's clamoring for it.
No, that's what
we're talking about Tarzan. But if it was Jungle Man, I'd be like,
but that's what I mean. That's what I mean. Even the Jungle Book still had more of a built-in audience than I feel Tarzan ever fucking did. Right?
But they did the Jungle Book.
Right, but I mean that's why I feel certain ones have a little bit of a built-in audience. I just feel who the fuck was going Tarzan's the one we need to do.
I don't think they're cutting
anyone. I
don't think they're picking and choosing.
They're just going down the line.
Aristocats is coming live action. That picture's happening, dude.
Yeah, they just checked out Beauty and the Beast.
Exactly.
Everybody's gonna be a cat.
Frozen's next. Apparently, they're doing a live action Frozen.
They're doing Little Mermaid. They're gonna hit all of them.
They're doing a live action Frozen.
Yeah.
Why?
Because they don't pick and choose. They're going down that list.
There was a live-action show that had the Frozen characters in it.
Frozen's so huge that they're gonna make a shit ton of money.
Live-action Lion King is happening.
For sure.
No, it's not.
Exactly.
Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah. I saw that. Yeah, I saw the list of live-action. I'm just they're going down that fucking list.
They're doing a Lion King.
Yeah, they got James Earl Jones back as Mufasa, and
really?
Who is Simba? It's
Real Stampede.
Jonathan Taylor Thomas got cut, huh?
Yeah, they're going black.
JTT got cut?
Yeah, JTT gone.
No! I don't want a live action Lion King.
That's the thing, they can't just remake Lion King, so they're gonna...
Oh, it's Donald Glover.
Oh. Fuck you, Donald Glover.
So when you
say... getting a lot of work.
I'm getting a little sick of him.
When you say live action...
It's lions.
Okay.
It's people and cats.
Yeah. It's going to be animated. It's going to be animated real lions. It doesn't make sense.
You say that. It's Broadway Lion King is real fucking dudes.
That's real dudes.
Yeah, that's what we're saying.
So really,
a
live action Lion King doesn't make sense because... If
the
whole thing is
Stampede, a real fucking Stampede.
No, what I'm saying
Kill some fucking
throw the line in there.
It's probably all going to be digital.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be real.
It's not real.
The digital's gonna try to
look
real.
more real, but it's kind of like, what the fuck?
Right. Dude, they're gonna throw a random dude in there just walking around. Oh!
It's live action!
Like
In the circle! There's a guy over there like on a circle of life!
Your Highness, you really need to pay attention.
It's a guy in a baboon suit.
Wow, that's disappointing.
Yeah.
So
Donald Glover, huh? Just taking any role.
world we live in now.
I think, with that being said, you guys, we should probably push for that live action adaptation of Aristocats.
Everybody wants to
Everybody like a remake.
We co-write that with Pirate 6. It's a package deal.
Pirate 6, we got our window.
Here's the thing, didn't you guys say there was the start of a new trilogy?
Yeah, and then I saw that
The
article.
trailer said the final adventure.
The final adventure begins.
Begins.
It could be the first
Rossi
movie.
said the same thing to me, and then he saw the begins. But I saw an article, it was like,
Yeah.
it might be like somehow Captain Jack's final movie, but like it's not. It's not. He signed on for 3 more.
Well, because they've got was it Bill Burner?
No, Bill
and-
Burner. Bill Burner's out. We have, what's his name?
Cody Kerner.
Cody Kerner.
Oh, Cody Kerner. And then what's the girl's name though? Because we got the guy and the girl, just like we did in the first one.
Lisbeth Swan.
Yeah.
It's not Elizabeth, it's Lisbeth.
Elizabeth Swan and what was it? Cody Kerner.
Cody Kerner.
Cody Kerner.
Wait, why is it Cody Kerner?
ABC.
Oh.
Shit.
Bill Burner.
Bill
Burner's
Burner.
gone. He was like, he's fucking
Bill
that.
Burner's with the mermaids.
Fucking that mermaid.
Which one was A?
Will
Yeah.
Turner.
Okay.
Will Turner, Bill Burner,
The A
Cody
silent.
You know, when you...
It's actually
It's A Will.
A. Will Turner.
And just when you're going down you gotta choose.
Right.
I could have called him...
Pick and choose.
Could have called him... Two.
His first name's Aloysius. Aloysius Will.
Aloysius.
He just goes by Will.
Could be true.
After this, they can release Sparrow, and he can just be like, after everybody's dead. And
Old man Sparrow.
Old man like, poison, the rum. The rum is poisoning me.
I can already see the trailer now. You hurt yourself today. He tips the hat.
Well, that's like, yeah, they could totally do
It'll be him and Barbosa. Barbosa's in the chair now.
They could do the Star Wars thing, and it's like, here's Pirates 5, and then here's Barbosa, then Pirates 6.
Oh no.
I love Barbosa, but they're
way in on Barbosa.
doing so much with that guy. He's got such a wig now. It's like,
Yeah. Lisbeth Swan is X-23. Like,
What is happening?
We can finally get Jack stabbing people with a cutlass through the face.
yeah, but
That's what we've been waiting for forever. Like, you want that rated R pirate?
And he can like,
where's all the fucking rum gone?
yeah.
he can like
Bangs
waddle
Lisbeth.
over and just slash someone's head off. Ooh.
Yeah. There'll be a scene where he just like trips and rips someone's corset off. Oh, tits!
Yeah.
All right, well.
Hey, Sparrow! I'd be like, nice.
He's like the Uber, but with ships. Like, he's just taking the Black Pearl around.
The Tortuga, please.
So clearly you haven't seen the extended trailer yet.
Oh yeah, I did see
Where
that
the
one.
chick's undressing, he's like, we would have seen a lot more if you hadn't stopped
He's
her.
like, I saw her ankle.
I actually thought that was funny.
It was funny, but it was just like, now if we go R, it's like, we're actually getting it.
I have to
Well,
say,
she had
that,
She strips down for no reason. Tits.
that new trailer, like the most recent one, I was actually like, I'm kind of in on this
Yeah.
because it was funny.
I kind of want to see it,
Yeah.
but like, not.
Oh, we're
I
seeing
don't
it.
want to pay money for it. Like, it's one of those.
We have
A lot
to
of
see
movies
it.
now.
We have to see it.
We do have to. But I didn't see 4 of those.
But also,
Like,
know what I
need to-
got irritated by with the new trailer? Is like, the bad guy was a bad guy. Like, the idea he's back, like, my rage is bringing me back to get Sparrow. I was like, you're a piece of shit.
Yeah.
He's just out there like, I kill pirates, I kill everything. I kill pirates, I kill... It's like, so you're an asshole.
Right.
And you're an asshole.
Oh, I thought his whole thing was he was just killing pirates.
I thought he was.
He says he was just killing pirates, but you know how it is when like someone says I'm just killing pirates. I also killed the wench that they slept with and the kid that they fathered. You know.
I guess I'm supposed to think that pirates are bad, but that movie makes you.
You're all on board with pirates, but in their world, pirates are fucking assholes.
They've got the mark.
That they come and they pillage like the Black Pearl did that one time.
We got the Spanish agenda again.
Yeah, Spanish. Yeah. I think they even said the Spanish.
The Spanish.
Yeah.
The young Jack Sparrow looks rough though.
Every time they do a young one, it's always
They made him too like pretty looking. It's like
He is super pretty.
Wasn't Johnny Depp, wasn't Johnny Depp like super pretty when he was younger?
not that pretty.
Well, yeah, Johnny Depp was, but like maybe Jack Sparrow wasn't. Like maybe if he's from pirate from 0 to now, maybe 16 still dirty.
Yeah, he looks like he was in a boy band.
He does.
He looks like he's in a fucking like a rock band now. Looks like he's like part of the Rolling Stones.
So he just goes from boy band to rock band.
Yeah,
just natural progression.
Natural progression.
It actually makes sense.
That's how it works.
Doing the math.
Doing the math.
I just can't wait for the Dune scene.
I'm all checking. I'm like Motley Crue.
Yeah, they look like girls.
They were girly.
They were girls.
Yeah.
Poison.
Extreme
Well,
girls.
that's what Johnny Depp kind of based.
And that's exactly
Jack
that. So I was like,
Sparrow
yeah. So my bitching is gone. Rossi was right. I can look girly. All right, like it.
I like when they do. They don't like when they do the young thing.
No,
I hate
wow,
that.
I can't stand that.
I really liked it
I
when they
didn't
did
care.
it in. Is it Age of Ultron they do it in? No, I mean in Cap 3.
Civil War.
Yeah, Civil War.
I thought they did a great job
that
with
was
Robert
amazing.
Downey.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like digital. That's a different actor, right?
No, it's
No,
No,
it's
it was Digital Johnny.
Oh, they did digital Johnny.
It looked like Johnny. I was
Digital
like, well,
Johnny.
they either got a really good matchup or they digital.
Oh no, I'm fine with the digital shit. I thought it was like a totally.
No, they didn't looper him.
no.
Oh god.
Right? Yeah. I listened to that.
yeah.
I was thinking Jumper. Hayden Christensen.
That was funny. He was thinking Jumper.
Wow, I totally thought it was a different actor.
I kind of like the Looper thing though, because he comes back. That's what he turned into, and he's just like, you fucker! Like he, life hit him like a fucking bag of rocks.
I like it in Looper because that's part of the twist is you don't know for the whole movie. You know, it's like then you look back and you're like, it kind of works.
It's so stupid.
But then you got.
It looks stupid though.
You didn't watch it.
He looks.
You can't
Yeah, but
judge
he
it.
looks-
You can't judge it off the DVD cover. The DVD cover of 90% of movies looks stupid.
I've watched the
I didn't know
trailer.
you didn't
Watch the movie.
Oh, I thought
Watch
the
the
movie was
movie.
good. I liked it. I liked the movie.
No, I'm not saying. No, I heard the movie. You didn't see the movie. I heard the movie was good. I mean, I want to see the movie for the movie, but I've always been a little detracted, going like, God, like, it's just
That's
the
fine.
face is just
you
weird.
can be detracted, but I need you to watch it.
I want to watch it. I wanted to watch it. I kind of want to watch it more now, to knowing that he's the director of the next 2 Star Wars movies.
Yeah, that's right. Wait, so you didn't
Or
find
next
out
one, sir.
till the end that
Third
was
one.
actually him in the future?
Yeah.
Thanks for giving.
Oh,
me
I guess
the-
I got it spoiled for me because
I think
saw
that was
some-
spoiled really early on for everybody. That's always. I feel like that's always been
I
spoiled.
thought that was
I-
like the main plot.
Yeah, I knew it from the very beginning because there was some like it was on the news or something. It was like kind of like a documentary of like making that movie. They're like, yeah, we tried to find an actor that looks like Bruce Willis. We couldn't really find one, but then we were like, oh, well, what if we could just put the makeup on so and so? And then that's why I was like, oh, that's trying to make it look like him because it's
Because what were people thinking? Like, why did they like alter Joseph Gordon-Levitt's face if he wasn't trying to look like Bruce Willis?
I mean, I don't pay attention to that stuff go before a movie.
But
So,
you
like,
didn't like go into the movie going like, oh, I wonder why they like when you were watching the movie you were like, why did they alter his face?
No, it's not very noticeable.
That's too bad. That's the twist, because I thought that was just the plot synopsis.
I didn't think that was the twist at all. Yeah.
I thought it was like, because the plot synopsis I read was, he's like, he goes back in time to kill like criminals, and then one day he comes for himself.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't think it was a twist because I remember. Doesn't he like look at him and be like, "Oh my god"? And doesn't he like not kill him because it's him? Or what was the reason he doesn't?
The older one
kill
beats
him?
the shit out of him.
No, he when he gets sent back, he's prepared for it. So he either has something on him that stops the bullet, or because it's more like halfway through. It's not the end of the movie. It's like halfway through but he stops the bullet, and then when he goes to check the body, he jumps him.
Yeah. Okay, I remember that.
I gotta watch it. before I judge it.
The next thing is Iron Fist, I believe, is the next meeting.
Oh,
we see. Isn't it next weekend?
I think it's next weekend. You're right, Charles.
That's so great.
That is very great.
God, I got 4 days off too.
Ooh.
I start my new job, so.
Ooh.
AMC Whitlock, anyone?
Maybe.
Hey! He's like, oh, shit.
Let's get back into that Beverly Hills house.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
Did you ever find out what they do, like for work?
Oh, that? Yeah, it's
but
like
we can't talk about it.
Oh, really?
Not recorded.
Oh, I was supposed to be like, yeah, well, they kill. I mean,
I feel like we'll just
Ever seen the movie Looper?
well, I think, does that conclude?
Yeah, there's no point in bringing it all back up again. So
You were going to bring it up again.
Yeah, do you have more stuff, or just want to repeat
I was
this
just going
other
to repeat
stuff?
something.
No need to repeat.
Yeah,
we know
so-
where you stand. We can listen to the podcast. No one else will.
Not even all of us here.
All right, well, then we'll see you next week, I guess, huh?
And next week,
And we'll probably have seen Kong then by that time, too.
that'd be nice of us.
Okay, cool.
I doubt it, but
And we're
I like
coming
that
up on movie
optimism.
season, and it seems like March is like a big month now.
March is big. I forget what they all were. Was it the Planet of the Apes one too?
No, that's like July.
That's July. There was 2 where I was like, March is like a big month because it was Power Rangers. Was it Ghost in the Shell? Was that March?
Might have been Ghost in the
I
Shell.
don't know.
Yeah, Ghost in the Shell.
I don't know. Great. All right.
Well,
Good.
Riveting.